Well, good afternoon, YouTube. It's the 31st of July, the last day of July. And here I am, back in Australia, of all places. That's a weird idea, wasn't it? In the end, I couldn't stay in Germany because poor old Saxony, and Leipzig in particular, is just overrun with refugees from the war in the Ukraine and Syria, and it was going to take 6-8 months, probably more, to even get a residency visa and then apply for a work visa. So I just couldn't hang around that long, essentially 6 or 8 months without working at all, either financially or, you know, you've got to have something to do, haven't you? Either that or lots and lots of money so you don't care, and which I don't have. So here we are back in winter. It's been really warm over there, and actually it's actually kind of strangely warm here, to be honest. It's about 15, 16, 17 degrees where it should be about 8 or 9 at the end of July. However, the last time I remember it being a bit like this was in 2012, and it snowed in October that year. So here we are in the shed, and here's the Beamer, the K100 RT 84 model. This is my gentleman's tourer. I got rid of all the fairing and stuff. I'm not big on fairings and whatnot on motorcycles. I believe in being out in the elements. That's part of the visceral experience of motorcycling. You're not looking at the picture, you're in the picture, sort of thing. All that sort of, you know, all those kind of philosophical arguments. Now this bike, as you can see, I put it's a very British looking headlight actually. I've got these blinkers off Charlie, one of the Beamer blokes. Also got some green LED lights for the dash, which lights things up a little bit better for those night trips. As I said, the gentleman's tourer is designed to sort of do some back roads and dirt roads, the stuff that you do up here as well, you know. So I've got this dual sport tyre on the front there. It's an Avon. Of course, we've got the city panniers. That's enough for you. Don't really even need them if you've got a sidecar, but they can take, you know, the rain gear and stuff like that. We've got the adapter and the car rim. That's a 16-inch. Or is it 15-inch? I've forgotten now. Rim off of the EW with the right offset. Old Beetle, you know. There's a spare tank up there with this bike. There's an old bread box tank for a drive. There's spare final drive and tail shaft, tail piece, spare gearbox, a good shock, spare instruments. Under there is a complete motor and gearbox as well for a K100. So, you know, they should have enough bits to keep it going for quite a while. Now this bike here, I'm not sure I've actually talked about this bike before. This is a K75S 1992 model that I got off my mate Dave Reynolds in Brizzy, and it's done a lot of miles, but they're good for it, a lot more miles. And this is going to be another naked bike project. I'm going to paint it blue, but it won't be this blue. It'll be something else that I'll come up with at the time. I'll get rid of these S-type bars and put just some C bars on it, some standard looking bars and stuff, and you know, get around to that at some point. Now we've got this sidecar here, the old chariot as they call it. It's going out there somewhere. It's a 1970s sidecar from Australia, this one, made in Newcastle, I believe. Now this boat's in very good condition, it's not a problem with that, but this chassis frame thing is huge and probably weighs at least 20-30 kilos more than it needs to. I'd like to probably use this DJP chassis as a kind of a template and you know, just save a bit of weight and space and make another one, you know, and this will just mount onto that without any problems at all. It's got a spare K100 wheel there, or K75 I suppose. It's got a torsion bar set up and a stub axle here like this. That's 5 studs. Hadn't realised that. And here of course is the old girl. Now I just put some fresh fuel in her, so we might see if she fires up. It's been sitting for a couple of months or so. But there's no reason why it shouldn't go. I've just got to fix this breaking of the shock bolts thing. And as far as I can work out, and the general consensus among people I talk to about it, you know, says that just need some better quality shock absorbers that don't bottom out. It's the bottoming out that keeps breaking those bolts. So we need heavy duty springs and stuff, and you can buy them. You can buy these these are called progressives. I thought that was, they were called progressive shocks, like as in progressive fork springs and stuff, but apparently that's just the brand name. And they're a bit crap, has to be said, although better than the standard Harley ones. But you can buy this brand with heavy duty shocks. I just don't know whether they're going to be good enough. I'm not sure what other alternatives there are. So anyway, work it out. It needs 3 new tyres. That tyre's, the profile's just way too high. This one's worn out. The front one's looks like it was put on the bike when Moses played fullback for Jerusalem, which, as you know, is a while ago. Let's see if she let's see if the old girl goes, eh? I reckon it will. Bit of choke, a couple of twists, and we'll see how we go. Just gotta put this down for a sec. She's a lovely girl. Look at that, eh? Away she goes, just like that. Alright, we'll have some thinking to do about all this stuff. At least I don't have to get the ride on out for a while. It'll be in the middle of winter. And see how it all goes. I've still got a lot of cleaning up here to do.